Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Gemily Pinto and I just want to let everyone know on my YouTube, TikTok and Instagram, I am back. And if you're brand new, welcome. So for those of you who know who I am, and those of you who don't, I am a singer-songwriter and clairvoyant medium who cooks now and again. I went away to Germany and had such a wonderful time. I got to hang out with my gorgeous niece and I also got to check out the music scene and even some spiritual shops, which was really, really cool. The people were so nice as well, really helpful, and it was good because my niece is fluent German, obviously, so this was just really funny to have her there when I wanted to communicate or like talk to someone. It was a lot of fun, and actually the music scene, it is very interesting there, and I got very interested in the bands that they have out there because that's what I used to do. I used to promote bands back in the day. I used to travel to Paris and I used to go back and forth, and I used to do that with a friend. We used to go and see concerts and stuff, but then after we didn't do that anymore, I started going there kind of on my own. I would go there every like 2 weeks or so, and I would go out my way to meet bands, talk to their managers, you know, things like that, and do networking. And that's how I made lots of lovely connections in France, which was really cool. But now that I went to Germany and I got to kind of taste of what the music scene is like, I kind of like it. And the spiritual shops as well. I mean, my niece is also very spiritual as well, so that's why it's kind of nice we share that connection and be able to kind of share ideas and stuff as well. And it was just really cool to see what was available out there. I love it though. Where there's an opportunity, take it. I got to do a bit of advertising while I was there, and that was interesting the way that happened. But anyway, there are these cute Japanese sticks. They're called Pocky, but in France they're called Mikadu. I know this because I used to eat them in France, so it's so funny to see them again. So anyway, I've done the product on my actual Instagram, so if you go to my Instagram later on, check it out. There's a picture of me holding the Mikadu, holding the Pocky, and it's actually called Pepero in Korea. Yeah, you just click on the product and it will show you where to get it from. And this is the same thing with my clothes. So anything I'm wearing, if I feel like someone out there might want to buy it and wear themselves, I will tag the products and you can go and check it out. That's what I'm doing now. This is what I do. And actually it's working out a little bit because people are clicking on them and even shopping. And it's all very cool products as well that I'm going to be showing. It's not going to be just random things that I think people might not like, because sometimes people post pictures of themselves and it looks a bit embarrassing. I like doing selfies just as much as the next person, and I haven't done that for a very long time. But when I was in Germany, it became a thing where, you know, if you like what I'm wearing, then I'm gonna happily share with you where I got it and you can go and buy yourself. I think it's cool, trend setting. I love that. I love that idea of being a trendsetter. It's kind of cool to be called that as well. And I've had the opportunity now to become a trendsetter, and now that I am, I'm gonna embrace it. So why not? And yes, while I was there, I did try out the food as well. Quite delicious actually, and they eat everything. So it's not just the typical German sausages that you might see, because I know people know Germany to be famous for that and for their beer. But they have so many other things that they eat, and it was really delicious to try. So yes, being that I have my delicious simple dish that you guys, most of you will know about, that was what was so cool. I got to review some of the food that I ate out there, so that was really cool. So you see, it wasn't just music. I was very, very actively doing what I love, which is really nice. I got to experience being in a German setting, and I loved it because my niece is fluent in German. She's been living in Germany for 10 years. Her mum is now living in Switzerland, and I don't know if I said that at the beginning of this video, or maybe I didn't, but I know that will be a next trip I'll definitely plan to do. This trip was a long time coming. I knew I was going to do this trip long time ago, so this was planned like probably at the beginning of the year, maybe even last year we planned to do this. And it kind of sucked because I couldn't tell everybody what I was doing. I mean, it's hard keeping information quiet when you don't want everyone knowing your business. But while I was there, I did post like some of the scenery that I saw, just when I had time to, because I got very busy while I was there. So I got to post a few things that I did and see, and that was nice to be able to share that on Instagram. I mean, that's the beauty of Instagram, it's all the photography and stuff like that. I'm into photography and do some little videos here and there. And I was just happy to, even just to be there with my family. That was nice. I love girl time. Girl time is always a good time, and especially when it's your relatives as well, like your sister or your mum or your niece, you know, or cousin even, you know, anyone like that. It's always nice to have that bonding time, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, enough talking about where I've been, what I was doing, in case you were wondering where is Gemma's content, because I did notice my followers grew while I was away, and I did notice the YouTube subscribes growing as well, so thank you for that, and thank you for the views as well. There's not a lot of views on all of the videos, but I've seen where there is a lot of views, and I'm surprised actually at one of the songs that I posted. I have a song called Change, and it's a pretty personal song, and it's had a lot of views actually, which is very surprising given the circumstance that I wrote it in. So, but I'm very proud that people like it, because it was a piano based song and I did it rather quickly actually, but it did have a lot of meaning. So thank you for checking that out. Whoever's playing that over and over again, thank you. That's really cool actually. I don't know whoever you guys are, thank you, because I actually really like that song. I was nearly gonna take it down, but when I saw how many views it had, I was actually really happy, and gosh, it's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you as well for checking out Poison. I really love that you love Poison. That means a lot to me, because again, that's another song that was kind of personal, and along with the other songs that you're going to be hearing in the next few months. And yep, I have new music coming out, so be sure to check it out when it comes. I write all the time. This is why I'm a lyricist. I've got so many lyrics. So guys, actually, if anyone out there needs lyrics, please feel free to DM me on Instagram. I will send you the links in a moment. So obviously, if you want to check out my music content and pretty much everything Gemma, then please feel free to follow me on Instagram at Gemma Lee Pinto. And if you want to check out my healing crystals and have a free mini reading even, or you want to book a reading with me, you can contact me via Instagram at My Magical Spells. Now, if you have any interest when it comes to talking all things women and have any like stories or issues or things you want to raise awareness in regards to women, then you can check out that Instagram at Expression of Women. And if you want to check out my lovely little simple dishes, and I love doing them when I can, and if I see or do anything that I feel like I want to share with people that I think will be very nice and easy, you can check that out at Delish Simple Dish. And obviously, if you're on TikTok, and most of you I'm pretty sure has the TikTok app, and you want to see the free mini readings there, I do them between 11 and 12 in the evenings during the week. You can catch me there live at Gemma Lee Pinto. And lastly, guys, if you're on YouTube, if you're brand new and you haven't clicked it yet, please feel free to click the subscribe button. So thank you guys for giving me a watch again. I really appreciate that, and I love the support you have all been giving me, and especially while I was away. When I came back and saw all my numbers have gone up, I was like, wow. I mean, it's really nice to know that you guys are out there checking out my content, my music, my cooking, my readings, just everything. And I'm so happy that you all like it as well. It means a lot to me, because I work really hard to get where I am, to be honest, and I'm in a really good place right now, and hopefully looking at moving soon, so I can't wait. That's going to be really exciting. And yeah, so thank you so much for being part of my channel, on all of my channels, and I hope to see you all again soon. Have a beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are when you watch this. Love and light.